What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Complete My Collection Challenge. This is a series that's dedicated to tracking down the Funko Pop grails that I've wanted in my collection for a while now, but I'm starting with a $0 budget. If this is your first time watching the series, guys, I definitely recommend checking out the previous episodes. I have a playlist set aside for it. But if you're all caught up, here is how everything is currently going. Current balance for the challenge is at $40.52. I believe one of the last things you saw is me adding a new pop to my inventory, which was the Haunted Mansion Gus. Actually, if you want a quick look in, guys, of all the pops that I've collected from this series, here you go. Here's a look, guys, at all the pops that I've added through this collection challenge series. I think the most recent is Gus from the Haunted Mansion right here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with all the ones that I have so far. As far as what I have in my inventory to sell, guys, right now I have Murphy McManus right here from Boondock Saints, and this out-of-box Dr. Evil right here, guys, from Austin Powers. And if you want to support me in this series, guys, to help me add more funds back into the collection budget, these are going to be available in my next auction over on Whatnot. Coming up this Monday, guys, on the 17th, guys, at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to have a bunch of other pops that are going to be involved in this auction. And if you're unfamiliar with the Whatnot app, it's one of my favorite places, guys, for everything collectible. Obviously Funko Pops, but you can find a little bit of everything like sneakers, you can find video games, other collectible sports cards. It's pretty sweet. Also, if you're new to the app, you can get $15 off of your first purchase to use towards anything over there. But if you'd like to join me on the auction, guys, maybe even help contribute to the Complete My Collection Challenge through these pops, definitely join the auction on Monday. But for today's Complete My Collection Challenge video, I am needing to add some more things to my inventory to add some more funds. So I'm gonna go to some thrift stores. Also gonna go to one of my local hobby stores that has a bunch of different collectibles and everything like that because they have a sale going on. So join me on this journey in today's episode, and without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go. Starting off at some thrift store, Savers is a place that I like to go to often. I found this kind of strange, some puppets right here. Wanted to show those off, not really Funko related, but first thing that I did find was this Logan, guys. It usually goes for around $20 and they had it at around $7.99. I was kind of on the fence about this one. I think I'm gonna leave it for now, but that is a decent first start, I would say. Kind of looking around to see what other things I can find, guys, in their loose figure section. I did find a couple of loose pops. So we have this Anna right here. I'm not gonna pick this one up today, but I mean, $4.49 for a loose pop, depending on what you find, isn't terrible. We also have this one from Overwatch. Again, another one that I'm not going to be picking up, but it's cool to find out-of-box pops here, especially 11 is always a decent one as well, with a box that goes for probably around $8. So out-of-box, that's probably around a fair price, I would say. A couple other things that I was finding, guys, an original Batman and a Kristoff. And it's kind of impossible to tell which version of Batman you have unless you have the box. On the bottom of the foot, it did say 2010, but like I said, it doesn't really have much more value if it doesn't really have the box and you don't have the year to tell. But we also have this figure from Tomorrowland for $4.49. It usually goes for $5 with a box, so I'm gonna pass on it today. Going to another Savers, guys. I did find this figure and it actually had some decent value. It goes for around $20 and they were asking $6.99 for it. So another one that I probably could have picked up, but I ended up passing on because I didn't think it had value at the time, and I really honestly didn't look it up until I was making this video. Usually I do my research, but for that one I did not, unfortunately. They have this My Hero Academia figure that they are for some reason asking like around $8 for. The prices sometimes are a little bit strange, especially on the out-of-box stuff, and we'll take a look at something else here in a second. But a Lucario from Pokemon, and it goes for around like $12 with a box, so I'm gonna pass on that one as well. But they had some other loose figures as well, and they were $6.49. I just want to know like what the price difference is between those ones over there and the other ones that I'm finding, because this one right here, guys, was $5.49. So why are those ones like $3 more? I have no idea. But heading down the way, guys, to Deseret Industries, to another thrift store, we have this right here, which is the Dark Side Ray. They're asking $7 for it, goes for around $10, so I'm gonna pass on that. They also had a Funko Mini moment below that. It was kind of hard to see, but that was pretty much it in my visits over to those thrift stores. Okay, folks, I find myself at the mall. I actually have a coupon, guys, for Entertainment, which is buy two, get one free on anything that's used. So anything with that yellow tag, we can definitely take advantage of that coupon. So hopefully I can find some good deals on something, maybe add something to the collection. We'll have to see, but let's head on in. Entertainment #1, guys, actually had some decent stuff, and I think I'm gonna buy a couple things from here to take advantage of that coupon. So first thing that caught my eye was this glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man right here, guys. Asking $15 for it, goes for around $30. free. So that would be a great deal to, you know, buy two, get one free. They had a couple different ones, G.I. Joe stuff and the community things, kind of on the border on those ones if I wanted to pick that one up. This Destro is probably another one that I will get. They were asking 15 for it and it goes for around 30. They had a bunch of different office pops in there as well. Andy was probably the best deal, goes for around 25. They were asking 15 for it. And then guys, inside of their store, they had a bunch of other Funko Pops, but it was a lot of old things that I've seen before. I know that there is a Minnie Mouse that goes for a decent amount of money, and I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's the People Mover one. Maybe it's a different one. Maybe it's the one on the carousel. I'm not entirely sure, but other things that I was finding, guys, they just had a good variety of pops here, and they had their case of more valuable stuff, obviously, and there really wasn't much new. They had some Apex stuff, that holographic Kylo Ren, but nothing that was really intriguing me enough to pick it up or, you know, take advantage of that sale, but I did pick up a couple of things. Okay, not gonna lie, that was a pretty solid use of the coupon, guys. All three of those were $30, so I'll take that. Everything for retail. I made my way to Entertainment Mart number 2. The first one was great. I felt like we found some pretty good stuff with that coupon, so we'll see how number 2 goes. Entertainment Mart number 2, guys, heading straight to the valuable case, and it was actually loaded with a bunch of different stuff in here. And my funds are low, so I don't know if I find a good deal. I don't know if I'll be able to really pick anything up, but you guys can take a peek. They had some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, which I don't see very often. That Funtime Freddy was a decent deal. Same with that Chica right there, so figured I would show those ones off to you. Kind of let you know all the different things that I was finding, even if my funds are low. But guys, they just have so many things to look through. So like, if I come here every single week, they're gonna have something different. This was a fun little section right here, guys. This Simba is kind of a cool one. I think this used to go for around $20, goes for around 10. You can see the little eBay thing in the corner right there of what it actually goes for. Their little Disney section here, I'm not 100% sure why they had Arnold Shortman in it, but yeah, they're asking 10 for it. Goes for around 15, so a decent deal on that one. And then I also found a Yellow Ranger, guys. This used to go for around $20. Now it goes for around 10, so I think this one's been here for a bit, but an older pop nonetheless. And there is a version of Hades that actually goes for some money. It's the Red Chase, the, you know, the Fire Chase or whatever it is, but I figured I'd show that one off. In their video game section and musicians, you know, pop rock section, they had some cool stuff with the Apex, the Sonic over there. They also had, for some reason, this random Thor sitting right here, which this used to go for like $30. Now it only goes for around 10. I think that was probably around when Thor Ragnarok came out. But doing a little bit more digging and a little bit more searching, guys, you know, this is the Star Wars section right here. This is the DC. There might be a couple of different Marvel pops in here as well. I haven't seen these pops in a long time. The Batman and Popsters right here. It's just a fun one. I know that there's one that actually does have some value. I can't remember which one it is, but then they also had the Batman Who Laughs right here, which goes for around 20, and that's what they're asking for. But a pretty fun, unique pop that you don't see every day. This one was kind of an interesting one, guys. They were asking 10 for this. The box was pretty beat up. It goes for around 30. If the box was a little bit better, I think that would have been a great pickup, guys. Came out in 2015, so this is around a 10-year-old pop, but the Flocked Appa, or Wampa, excuse me, is a really cool one for sure. They had this little case over here, guys, that I found a couple of different things at. The Tallahassee from Zombieland goes for around like 25. They're asking 20 for it. That was kind of a fun, a little bit of an older pop for sure. They have another case that has some more pops, guys, some more valuable pops back here. And one, if I had the funds, I definitely would have picked up. It was this Audrey right here, Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors, asking 20 for it. Goes for anywhere between like 40 to 50 bucks. That would have been a great pickup. Some Scott Pilgrim stuff. Everything was priced pretty accurately on those, but some of those can have some pretty good value. They also, guys, have an anime case that has some pretty valuable anime pops in it. This one was the one that kind of caught my eye. We have Alphonse Elric with the kittens, asking 35. It goes for around 40. But other than that, Entertainment Mart had some decent stuff. Not bad at all. Okay, folks, I am back at home. So here is everything that I picked up for the buy two, get one free sale that they had at Entertainment Mart. You know, now thinking back, I probably could have picked up something a little bit more pricey because, you know, both of these were $15 each and I only picked up a $10 figure. I just kind of realized that maybe I could have taken advantage of that sale a little bit better. But total, I paid $32.15 for all three of these. Roadblock, guys, I mean, he's okay. On a good day, he'll probably go for 20 bucks. Some days he goes for 12. So I'm going to meet in the middle and think about 15 on him. Destro is not bad, guys. He goes for anywhere between like 30 to even 40. So I'm gonna say maybe in the middle we can get about 35. And then Black Suit Spider-Man is about the same. This is the glow-in-the-dark one from Walgreens. Goes, like I said, about the same as Destro, anywhere between like 30 to 40. So 35 would be pretty solid on this one too. So I'm being fairly optimistic, I would say, in my valuation here, but if I can add a little over $50 in profit to the collection budget, that would be awesome. We shall see what happens though. Alrighty guys, back at home, I think that was a pretty solid episode. Did find some pretty good things. I was hoping to find some more, but I kind of ran out of like funds and everything like that. But overall, I have 5 items in my inventory that I need to sell. And like I said, quick reminder to you guys, if you want to check out the auction that I have this Monday, those will be on there, and a bunch of other pops. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what has been your best find, if you've ever been like thrifting or anything like that, or gone to like a flea market. What has been your best Funko Pop find that you have ever come across? Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos in the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.